Welcome to Brooklyn Born, Newark Raised with your host, Ms.Q. Join the conversation as Ms.Q presents engaging conversations about astrology, relationships, career guidance, and transformative topics related to spiritual awareness, shadow work, witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, and more. Known for her honesty and directness, Ms.Q communicates essential insights that focus on what you truly need to hear rather than what you may want to hear. So please welcome the host of Brooklyn Born, Newark Raised, Ms. Q.
Hi guys, my name is Ms.Q. Welcome back to Brooklyn Born, Newark Raised, where we talk everything spiritual. Before I continue today, again, we're going to do a live reading. So if you want to call in for a 5 to 10 minute reading, just to tell you what's going on, you are welcome. The number is below. I stopped with Cancer and I didn't get to finish. So I'm going to start with Cancer for this week and what's going on in your energy. But before I do, I just want to make everybody aware, or if you are feeling agitated, very weepy, very emotional, very drained, feeling unfocused, that is the cause and effect of the 555 portal. That portal usually has a 3 day to 4 day lingering. So today, everybody should feel a little more at ease, a less antsy. If you're feeling that way, drink water, try to ground yourself as much as possible. And when I say ground, I mean really take your shoes off. If you have access to any kind of grass or natural habitat, put your foot in it, feel Mother Earth, and set your intentions to clear out that energy that's keeping you off balance. Okay, so again, we're going to start with Cancer because I left off with them and I didn't get a chance to give them their week. I will say, Cancer, you have a lot of inner turmoil going on right now. When I was just sitting here and pulling on your energy, the first thing that came to me was rebirth. A lot of you have a decision to make that you have been struggling with. um, Spirit said that's the truth. So whatever it is that you don't want to let go of, try to do this. Remember, this is the year of the nine, the year of closing, completion, ending cycles. If it no longer serves you, if it's not in your best and highest good, please let go of it. It hurts. Some things are daunting. Even if it's a job and we need it, then start doing the things that you need for yourself to move on to the next job. Maybe you're stagnant at this place, or there is too much turmoil. I feel for a lot of you, there's a lot of turmoil at work, and a lot of you are feeling aggravated and bothered and not wanting to go. So Spirit is wanting you to know that this is the time for to end that cycle, to stop people pleasing, to stop doing things that no longer hits our heart, right? So we make sure that, I'm not saying just quit right there, you don't have no savings or nothing, but start at least looking for a new job, a new career path, something maybe that you've been working on, so that way you can get out of your own way. There's a lot of you who are supposed to be doing some kind of uh, customer service aspect, where that's helping out and volunteering. I feel like there's some of you who actually volunteers for the homeless, and you are thinking about doing something with that, in a sense of maybe knowing the people that you know, and they saying, well, maybe you should direct a homeless center, or whatever that conversation is to you. Do it. Think about it. Do something on the side, and this way you will have a passion that you're passionate about. And usually, when we do stuff that we're passionate about, we get up better. We want to go to work, right? Because that's our passion. We like doing it. So, for those of you who are thinking about doing some kind of community service, that's what I'm hearing, not customer service, community service, where you are a director of a daycare, a director of homeless, veteran affairs, whatever it is, whatever opportunity that you have, and you are hell bent on maybe not, maybe, go ahead and move forward and do that, because that's going to be in your best and highest good. That's something that you will gravitate towards. People will come to you. You're good at that. So go ahead and let everybody know how good you are. There's also some of you that, I'm sorry, unfortunately, will lose their job in the coming weeks. There is a couple of you who are going through this right now. They've been downsizing for a while. And what we do, out of fear or out of comfort, we stay there. Don't stay there. Whoever this is for, this is a couple of you. Listen, go ahead and start looking for you a new place, because you will be next. And this way, you'll at least have something to stand back on. Yes, there's a package for some of you, but a lot of you, there is no package. Like, the company is really doing bad, and they don't have a way to keep all of you. And some of you are new, and I don't mean new as yesterday new or last week or month new. I mean 3 years new, and there's people with higher tenure than you, 5, 7 years, and things of that nature. Okay, Cancer. So on to Aquarius. A lot of you, I'm sorry, not on to Aquarius, Pisces is next. Sorry, Pisces. I just heard that real loud and clear. A lot of you are in a lack of faith mode, Pisces. I'm not sure what's going on, but you guys seem to be really in your head. Sometimes when it gets a lot of turmoil, we have things going on, what we need to do is just take a step back, breathe for a minute, and then try something different, or work on what keeps coming up constantly. And I mean, it's trauma wise, right? So we think that we healed from certain things, and then there are triggers that happen, and bang, now it's bothering us. Pisces, take care of that. It's only going to get worse. Not thinking about it, not trying to work on yourself does not help you at all. I do have shadow work courses, but whoever is interested, you can go on my website and check that out. And if you're not vibing with me, find someone that you can vibe with to get those things out. Those, I feel so conflicted. I am feeling frustration. I'm feeling like, why is me, and why nothing goes right. Some of you are looking for a new cycle, looking for a new life, looking for something new. You feel stagnant. You feel like you do the same thing over and over again, and it's like you want your life back. So Pisces, things is not going to come to you by sitting in the house. You want something new, go outside, meet people, go around, go to parks, or it don't always have to be a bar. Like, go to social events that's there, where you can meet other people, so you don't feel like you're all alone, because we're never alone, right? We always have spirit with us. And I get it, we didn't come here as spirits, we came here as humans. So therefore, that pull and need for human interaction is what we're looking for right now, in some kind of aspect, and it gets lonely. So therefore, when those things trigger, we sit in our head a lot. Whatever you're losing faith about, Spirit is saying, hold on. You have more work to do. And that's just to be an honest, Pisces. And is a lot of you are rabbit holing. You're going down a hole. You're looking for a partner, you're looking for that next person, but you still have trauma from the last relationship. You still have trauma from your childhood that that's going to come up in your relationship. That abandonment issues, that comes up in a relationship a lot if you do not heal those. And then again, you're going to end up arguing or just not being on the same page. If you don't, the right person at the right time will come along, but you have to work on you first. And that's all parts of you, all aspects of you, even if you don't want to, even the hard parts. Okay, Pisces. Also, I was getting that, again, that lot of giving up energy. Whatever, some of you feel like there's not going nowhere. I see a business. Some of you might be owning a business and maybe you've been at it for a year and you feel like it's not going anywhere. Spirit is saying, hold on, switch it up, look up some things that you can do to make your business better, to make it stand out. You have ideas, write them down, try different things, but don't give up. But there's a lot of you who are feeling like, that's it, I'm done. But you have to keep pushing and you have to keep going. And if you really want this to happen, you can make it happen, but you have to use that creative side of you. You have to use that knowledge that you know. There's some of you with some really good knowledge about something, whether it's art or maybe you have knowledge in cooking or helping somebody do this or coaching or teaching, whatever it is for you, Pisces, don't give up. It's going to bring good rewards. You just maybe need to switch up some things. Try not to do what everybody else is doing. What works for one person doesn't work for you. So try to do something different. So this way you can have a better success rate. Okay. Now, on to my lovely Aquarius. The energy that I pulled for you guys were victory, success, completion. Aquarius, this is a great feeling for you guys because, again, uh, a lot of signs, a lot of people have been going through turmoil in this year. Again, this is the 9 year, it's the completion, it's the end of cycles, it is the start of new beginnings. So, whatever or whomever is not in the place where they supposed to be, Spirit is going to push you right to it. Whether you want to be there or not, Spirit is going to make you move forward. So go ahead and get alignment with this blessing that's coming, Aquarius, because it's coming and it's coming fast. Whatever that you're doing, whatever that you've been putting out there to make your business grow, it's going to take fast shape. It's going to move forward. A lot of you also might be up for a promotion. You might notice your boss asking you more questions, getting your insight on things, and there's a promotion for you. Don't be scared to take it because you feel like it's the same company. I want something new. This is going to offer you a nice chunk of extra change. So go ahead, Aquarius, and take that leap of faith and apply for that insider's job. Like you're already there. You're already comfortable with everybody. It's just a different position. Some of us don't want to be in the managerial role, and I get it, but you will never know unless you try. That boss or whoever is coming to you talking about this sees something in you, and you just have to have confidence and courage in yourself that what you bring to the table is enough. It's more than enough, and it's going to be a great change for you. Okay, Aquarius. Also, there's a lot of happiness going on, new relationships that may have started, and it may have started off rocky, or you may have felt like, I don't know if this is going to do it. Spirit is saying this is it. This is your person. You're going to be able to be with them the way you want to be with them. Your friend, talk to them. A lot of you okay with being by yourself for a little while, and then you don't. Again, if anybody have abandonment issues, work on that, Aquarius. Work on the issues that you have so this way your relationship can come to a nice even ebb and flow to um, something where you can do it together. You want to be friends first. You want to be best friends first. You want to be able to communicate properly. And victory is yours if you set your mind to it where you want to communicate honestly. And you'll have a very great, healthy relationship. I also see moving of homes for you as well, Aquarius. The next time you look at a home, it might be the home that you buy. So this is going to be a really good end of cycle for you, Aquarius. So good luck to all of you guys. I will continue the readings when we come back from this commercial break. Stay tuned. Come on.
Mike Zorek, a three-time California state champion in Greco-Roman wrestling at 100 was born in Connecticut. He was a 6-time national placer, including 2 seconds, 2/3, and 2/4. He also won the Veterans Folk-Style Wrestling twice at 152 pounds. In all these tournaments, he was the only blind competitor. Nancy Zorick, a creative spirit whose talents have taken her to the stage and into galleries and exhibitions in several states. Her father, a commercial artist who shared his instruments with his daughter and helped her fine-tune her natural abilities, influenced her decision to follow in his footsteps. Ms. Zorick has enjoyed a fruitful career doing what she loves. Listen Saturday mornings at 12 Eastern for the Nancy and Mike Show for heartwarming stories and interesting talk on the BBM Global Network.
Are you struggling to care for elderly parents or a spouse? Do you wonder if being a caregiver is making you sick? Are you worried about taking time off work to care for elderly parents and balance work, life, and caregiving? Has caregiving become exhausting and emotionally draining? Are you an aging adult who wants to remain independent but you're not sure how? I'm Pamela D. Wilson. Join me for the Caring Generation radio show for caregivers and aging adults, Wednesday evenings, 6 Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 Central, and 9 Eastern, where I answer these questions and share tips for managing stress, family relationships, health, well-being, and more. Podcasts and transcripts of the Caring Generation are on my website, PamelaDWilson.com, plus my caregiving library, online caregiver support programs, and programs for corporations interested in supporting working caregivers. Help, hope, and support for caregivers is here on the Caring Generation and PamelaDWilson.com.
Hello and welcome back to Brooklyn Born, Newark Raised. I am your host, Ms.Q. We are doing live readings, so if you want to call in, you can definitely do that today. Spirit said I forgot Capricorn as well. We have a new caller. No, it's a new caller. Okay. So Capricorn, when I started connecting to your energy, there's a lot of mixture of things going on. So some of you, I feel like you're finally letting go of something, whether that is a relationship or a job. You quit. I feel that all in your energy. Just that's it. I'm done. So and good for you. Moving forward is again. This is about the end of a cycle, a new beginning. A lot of you felt trapped, and you felt like you didn't have nowhere to go. I'm picking up on somebody who has been dealing with a very tumultuous relationship. I'm not going to stay in that energy alone, but I'm going to just say, sweetheart, man or woman, only you can help you. I don't care how many people advices that they give you, or no one can make you do anything. You have to believe that you deserve better, that you don't deserve anybody touching you, and they don't got no business touching you. As a survivor of domestic violence, I don't care how many people told me that I had to leave. I couldn't leave until I know I was ready to go. I needed my strength. I needed my confidence. I look back at it and I don't say, what the hell was I thinking? But at that time when you're in it, you don't think. So sit down and get up the courage and move, because they'll say anything to keep you to stay. And courage is what gets us to move, okay? That is for somebody, but I don't want to stay in that energy for long. I'm just going to pray for you, sweetheart, whoever you are. Spirit says you know who you are. Also, there's a lot of you guys who maybe we're dealing with a very sarcastic boss. Like he's an asshole, Capricorn. I don't know who is this, but you are in the midst of quitting. Don't quit without something. And I know right now I feel your frustration, your turmoil. Somebody's really like wanting to fight this person. That they're angry, like that this person talks to them down. And I get that. Start looking for another job. You're right. You don't deserve that. You're supposed to be respected. You're supposed to be at a job. Most of them, at a job 8, 9 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours. It's almost like family. Sometimes we see the coworkers and employees more than we even see in our homes. So make sure that you are protecting your mental health. Don't let nobody stress you out where somebody's getting bad nosebleeds from this job. It's like, don't do that to yourself. If it's time to go, it's time to go. I don't care how much money it is. But when it starts affecting your health, Capricorn, that's a whole nother different story. And I'm feeling about 2 or 3 of y'all who's going through some turmoil. Only one person that's getting a nosebleed, but there is some real crap going on in your job and you're ready to leave. And I'm going to tell you, leave. It's not healthy. I feel the toxicity. Go ahead and leave that. Okay, Capricorn. Next up is Aries. Aries, you got a whole love battle going on. Your new person or old person or whoever it is, you're conflicted. For some reason, even though you want to dive into this relationship, Aries, you want to go the next step or the next level, you are fearful. Fear is holding us back. I get it. Aries, you're a fire sign, so you're all about boss, and somebody got to come correct, man or woman, whoever it is. They have to come correct. They can't come to you with just anything, right? And Spirit is saying this person is coming to you the way you want them to come to you, but for some reason you're still holding back. I would say then check yourself, Aries. Just being honest. If you fear this love this person is giving you, if you fear that it's too much, it's overwhelming, then that's something you need to work on within yourself, not them, because they're loving you. You're the one that don't want to go to the next step. You're the one that's not moving forward. And understand we all have issues, we all have trauma, but we can't let the ex determine where we're going next, right? We can't let our past be our last. Just whatever it is to you, you can't do that. You have to move forward. You have to make sure that everything that you want to do is about forward motion. Yes, you had a bad relationship or it didn't go the way you planned, and I'm sorry. Some things in life does not go the way we want it to go, right? Spirit takes us on another plane, and the creator say, you know what, no, this is the path I want you on. So now you're not ready to break up with this person, even though you know they're not on your level or you're not equally yoked with them at all. This person, you are equally yoked, and I feel a lot of you are having really a lot of self-doubt, a lot of hesitation because of past relationships. And if you are truly ready for a new relationship, then go ahead and let that go. But again, if it's bothering you that much, you shouldn't even be in a relationship. And that's just real talk. You should not be anywhere where you're still not ready to let go of the past and move on with this person. You should not be dating. I tell everybody that when you break up from one relationship, you really should be sitting with yourself, knowing yourself, learning yourself, your likes, your dislikes. What is it that I contributed to in that last relationship that made it go the way it go? Because everybody always say it's them, it's them, it's them. No, you need to look at yourself too. Even if that means you took their bullshit more than longer than you were supposed to, that's on you. Somebody's gonna do what nobody can do anything you don't allow them to do. So if you took their crap longer than you were supposed to, you can't blame them. We are grown and we all have free will. You took that crap willingly. Just saying, Aries. So you can't blame this new person because you're scared of what the old person did. Just saying. A lot of you, there's some of you who will be getting proposed to in the next month or two, or in the summertime. There is a new beginning for you. This person has been secretly planning this for a while. So I'm sorry if I'm giving away the tea or ruining the surprise. Just act surprised. But there are some of you who will be getting proposed to. Like, you're ready, you put in the work, and you might have been wondering. I'm hearing that you've been in this relationship for 7 years, Aries, and that what's going on. That person is going to propose, and it is going to be soon. So I'm just going to say, don't let them catch you off guard. If you're a woman, go ahead and keep your nails done. Make sure you never go outside not ready, just saying. And then, but Aries never do. And if you're a male, same thing. Just be prepared. Get your lineups done or whatever, because you're going to propose to that person, and they're going to be happy. And it's a new day. Next up is Taurus. Taurus, there's a lot of backstabbing going on in your energy. I don't know who, if you're removing friends, again, that's friends. It don't matter what kind of relationship it is. And it's tough, right? Because I'm feeling like some of these friends are friends that you've known for a while, and you're very shocked about their attitude. But that's because you're moving up in the world, Taurus. You're elevating. A lot of you are doing something different. A lot of you are actually seeking closure with a lot of things. Sometimes you waiting for apology and we won't get that. Or you waiting for validation and you won't get that, Taurus. You know this person is not going to give you that. They're not going to give you what you want because this person is stubborn. Whoever this is for, that's very specific. This person is stubborn, Taurus. You're not going to get the closure that you need, baby. So you might as well go ahead and leave that be because I know you understand why they would stab you in the back for all these years and all that. You going back and forth in your head about it. Like it is what it is. They showed you who they were. Now believe them. Okay. Especially when somebody you've known for half your life or 10 years of your life, and then all of a sudden you start doing good in your business, and now they're not happy for you. They're jealous of you, even though they had the same opportunities that you had to do. It's not your job to bring them up. If they don't want to rise to their potential, again, Taurus, then you have to keep rising. Everybody doesn't go where we're going, right? If you're going on a new journey, Spirit says you can't take everybody with you, Taurus. You can't, those people are no longer on your level. You are elevating to a different plateau. You're doing something different. So you want to make sure that you keep staying in that elevation energy. You, no matter what, keep rising, keep doing something different. Don't be scared to do what you need to do. Also, there's a lot of you juggling. Mm. And I'm just going to say, you're juggling. Maybe you're dating two people or three people, Taurus, and you're trying to think of a way. And it's okay with dating, right? As long as you tell the other person. Because when you don't tell, that's when bad karma starts happening. If you know this person is the person you want to be with, or even if the person that you want to play around with a little while, be honest. Just saying, you're juggling somebody and somebody's going to get hurt. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know who that's for, baby. I don't know your life, but Spirit says you know who you are. Somebody's going to get hurt. So speak your truth. Stop juggling. And if they're okay with you dating multiple people, be honest with them. Hey, I'm not ready to settle down. I'm not just dating you. We're not exclusive, like whatever it is. But there's a lot of juggling going on within these relationships as well. A lot of you as well, Taurus, are sitting in hermit mode, are sitting to yourself, analyzing things a lot of you have went through. Like we all have, this year has been really a tough year. Well, last year, I'm sorry, was really a tough year for everybody. And this year didn't start off so great either. I'm not even going to lie. I just talked to someone who said their eggs is $15. So we're all going through like the struggle of stress and the economy and whatever else that we got to do, but at least bring yourself some kind of peace with being honest. So this way you won't feel like that you have to hide certain things, Taurus. I don't know who that's for, honey, but you know who you are. Um, Next up is Gemini. Gemini, you got your head in your money. That's all you doing. You are working. I see some of you with two and three jobs, two and three different ideas, or branching off of different things. Spirit is saying, keep going. Keep going. One of those things that you're doing, Gemini, is going to lead to a lucrative, very profitable business. Some of you are working really hard. You don't have time for play. You're not going out for leisure. You're not doing anything extra for yourself. And Spirit is saying, take time out to breathe, take time out to rest. Um, Go and get out, get some sun, go have a drink somewhere. You don't have to be in a big crowd, but just take a break because somebody is working so much that they're not even getting sleep. And so they're numb. And Gemini, I know when you grind, and I get it. But there's some of you who need to remember that there's a balance, that you have to get rest. You can't grow anything overnight anyway. So trying to do all that all at once doesn't mean it's going to be it's going to happen right away, right? So at least space out your time, space out your efforts where you can get that ebb and flow of energy going through. You get rest, then you work better. Some of you are so depleted and not rested, Gemini, that you literally sometimes you get to your office and you staring at your computer. That's because you are tired, you're exhausted, and focusing is hard. And the Spirit has said there is a balance. You have to learn how to balance the two. Some of you have kids, and then you're not going home with the kids at a time. So now when you get home, you're mad because they up or whatever. Like, you have to be balanced, okay? Gemini, just make sure you remember that, because this is going to be good for you. I feel like strongly, like it's just going to happen out of the blue and you're going to be very excited, but just don't forget that you need a balance, okay? All right, guys, it is almost time for another break. So before we do, the next one up will be Leo, my sign, and we'll see you after the break.
Dr. RC will share extraordinary resources and services that promote educational success, as well as making a difference in the lives of all social workers, as well as the lives of children, adolescents, and teens of today. She will have open discussions addressing many of the issues that we face about our youth and how being employed in the uniquely skilled profession of social work for over 18 years has taught invaluable lessons through her personal experiences. She will also provide real-life facts, examples, and personal stories that will confirm that why serving as a child advocate is extremely beneficial when addressing the needs of the whole child. Listen live to Dare to Soar, Saturdays, 10 a.m. Eastern on the BBM Global Network, and tune in radio as Dr. RC will provide thought-provoking information that will empower, encourage, and strengthen students, families, and communities across our nation. You can also visit her at soarwithkatie.com. Author, radio show host, and coach John M. Hawkins reveals strategies to help gain perspective, build confidence, find clarity, achieve goals. John M. Hawkins' new book, Coached to Greatness: Unlock Your Full Potential with Limitless Growth, published by iUniverse. Hawkins reveals strategies to help readers accomplish more. He believes the book can coach them to greatness. Hawkins says that the best athletes get to the top of their sport with the help of coaches, mentors, and others. He shares guidance that helps readers reflect on what motivates them, rediscover and assess their core values, philosophies, and competencies, find settings that allow them to be the most productive, and track their progress towards accomplishing goals. Listen to John Hawkins' My Strategy, Saturdays, 1 p.m. Eastern on the BBM Global Network and TuneIn Radio.
Hello, welcome back. I dropped something. Right now, we're going to start with Leo. Leo, we have been going through it, right? I can't even tell you, these last 3 years have been something. There have been a struggle. They have been daunting. They've been downright scary. A lot of crying, a lot of emotional turmoil going on. But just know that you're almost there. They keep pushing, keep being persistent. The universe is watching you. The universe is wanting to give you what you want. Okay, the universe is dying to give you what you have manifested. And I know it feels like that the universe has let you down, right? That you feel like the creator has not been listening to your prayers almost. A lot of you are losing hope, losing faith, just wanting a turnaround because you've been hearing that it's going to be a turnaround for so long. Leo, I so get it. I've been feeling this shift forever, and you just waiting for a breakthrough, right? Everybody's just waiting for that just final combustion or breakthrough. It's coming. Um, it's going to be a new life. I see a lot of you traveling. Okay, somebody's birthday is August 17th. By the way, I don't know who that's for, but there is people willing to help you. There is people surrounding you. You just have to talk up, right? Some of you might get a great business proposition deal, Leo. Pay attention to that. Make sure you read the fine print. Don't just get gung ho because you might be in need of the money. Again, I get it, but Spirit is saying if you don't read that contract, you're going to be sorry. Just saying. I'm not sure who that's for, but just very specific. Also, those of you who are working in a corporate office, there is something coming up, maybe a meeting or some kind of what you do when they want to give you a pay raise, right? And you have those performance evaluations. Some of you are getting performance evaluations, and some of you are not going to like your performance evaluations, Leo. But again, you ask the creator for a sign if you should stay in this company or if you should move. And guess what? This is going to be your sign because you know in your heart that you deserve better. Whoever is giving you this evaluation, for some of you, they don't care for you nowhere because they know that you're smart. They know you know what you're doing. So they're getting a little agitated that you're getting all the praises. So it's somebody in your energy in a corporate office who just wants to nitpick anyway. You want a sign, that's your sign. Time to move on to a place where you are appreciated, where you're acknowledged. That's what you want, right? um a lot of you that's going through turmoil, again, there's there's going to be a shift, and it's going to be a dramatic shift. The change is going to happen so fast, Leo. It's going to knock you off your feet, like literally. I'm telling you, start watching your email. I don't know who I'm talking to, but if you have your business and you have email connected to your phone, I'm hearing, put your email, your business email, on your phone so you won't miss any clients. um now that I'm saying out loud, I'm gonna do that for myself as well because it's not connected to my phone. Because sometimes we go home, we just want rest. I'm done with the computer. I don't want to see it no more. But I'm telling you, you are going to need to make sure because you have your hours set at a certain hour, right? And then there's people that's going to be booking, and you're not going to be knowing that you got to get there wherever there is, or you need to get ready so you can do whatever it is that you do, or you have a meeting coming. Whatever it is, Leo, make sure you start paying attention to your business just a little bit more. Just pay attention to your email. Start really branching out with others, talking to others of what's next for you because it's going to be a lucrative year and on to the next. But Spirit just wants you to keep pushing, keep having the courage to do what you do without fear. Complete and utter control, sometimes it takes us over, right? We want to control everything. Lord knows I do. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a Leo, I'm bossy, and I tell everybody, all you gotta do is just listen and everything will go right. But that's not how it goes, right? So one thing I learned is we have to worry about us. So you have to keep grinding for you. You have to keep grinding what is best for you because you can't control other people. You can't do what is necessary for other people. Whatever you're needing in your business, it's going to come to you, but you have to keep being consistent and you have to let go of control. You have to completely have nothing but utter faith that everything is going to be all right and everything you need is here in the right time in divine timing. Okay. um all right, Leo. Next up is Virgo. Virgo, you were doing a balancing act in the beginning of the year, really, really good. And I'm not sure what this, it might be this shift that just threw your game off. A lot of you are also arguing in your relationships all of a sudden. Again, this portal is very emotional, it's very frustrating. It's just making you irk your nerves with your friends, with your family, with your loved one. Take a step back. Try not to be careful what you say. Watch your mouth because words hurt and some things you can't take back. Some of you are working so hard that you really are not paying attention to love. And that's totally fine, right? You got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. You are grinding. You are really, my nose is itching like crazy, Virgo. Yeah. You need to take time out to really evaluate what you want, right? Once you set your goal on it, that's fine. But some of you Virgos, just set your goal on it, and then you get frustrated, you get mad, and then that's all you do. You just stuck with that, and you forget. Again, it's about balance. The beginning of the year, you guys were balancing great. I did a lot of readings for Virgos, and the balance was easy and effortlessly, but somehow it got a little overwhelming, and then we forget that we have to sleep, we have to do laundry, we have to cook, clean, whatever it is. Some of you are doing a lot more than you should at this time for your body. That's it. Like, some of you, if you don't stop, you're going to get sick. Okay. And that's just, spirit is screaming that strongly. Some of you have already have health issues, Virgo, and depleting yourself like that is going to make it worse. So whoever you are, slow down, drink some water, get some sleep. It's going to be there tomorrow. And again, all of us, we're grinding, right? We're doing things that we need to do. Sometimes I'm in my office 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. But when spirit tell me, hey, guess what? You're not going to your office today. You're going to turn off your availability and you're going to rest today. I give them a rest because I know that I need to be energized. I know I need to make sure that I get that proper rest, proper food intake, as well as water, so that I can do what I do without a problem, without issues or things like that. Okay, I'm not sure who this is for, but they want me to reiterate again, you need to slow down. You need to take a break, even if it's just a mental break, even if it's just a weekend, Virgo. You need to take a mental break from the chaos so you can get back balance. Some of you may need to go to the mountains. I love the mountains. I know we had that tragedy up there, but it's so many places that you can go to get around to the mountains so you can actually rejuvenate, start all over. I know when it gets too much for me, I'm going to the mountains. I love it. I love the Blue Ridge Mountains. I love Asheville. Anywhere I can go, I'm going. I love the Cherokee Mountains. I'm going. Wherever there's solitude and a lot of nature, I love to go because it's good for grounding. It's good for a reset. And you don't have to take a whole week off, Virgo. A weekend will do you just good. You just are good for starting over. Next up is Libra. Libra, again, another sign that has been going through absolute chaos. Your home is in uproar right now, and a lot of you are turning your back on things that no longer serve you. Good for you. But you're also turning your back on things that you might need to go revisit. Just saying, you might had a business that you once was dealing with, and at first you wanted it, you wanted to do it, you got frustrated, so you let it go because it was too much. Now is the time. Go back to that business, Libra. Research more. Do a little bit more informational research on it. Exactly what does it entails? Something else. There's another component that you can add to it, Libra, to make it better. So make sure that you do that. Okay. For those of you who are now switching homes or changing home, or your home is in uproar, you know what you got to do to fix it. A lot of you are just, let it be what it be. A lot of you are arguing a lot with people. There's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of fights and drama. Like, it's just so unnecessary, right? Like, why would you want to give anybody that much energy on that? So just let go, whatever that is. If it no longer serves you, if it's giving you that much drama, then walk away from it, Libra. That's my best advice. Because right now it's making you stagnant in your work. It's making you stagnant in your head. Some of you are not sleeping good at all, and because you're constantly thinking about this situation, whatever this situation is, Libra, just let it go and fix it, correct it, or move it out of your energy so this way you can stay focused and move forward. Okay. The next sign up is Scorpio. Scorpio. A lot of you have just lost some jobs or whatever, and you have been conflicted and don't know the next steps. Right now, we're getting ready to take a commercial break because we're almost out of time, and I will go ahead and finish with that reading. Okay, see you back in a few.
Are you struggling to care for elderly parents or a spouse? Do you wonder if being a caregiver is making you sick? Are you worried about taking time off work to care for elderly parents and balance work, life, and caregiving? Has caregiving become exhausting and emotionally draining? Are you an aging adult who wants to remain independent but you're not sure how? I'm Pamela D. Wilson. Join me for the Caring Generation radio show for caregivers and aging adults, Wednesday evenings, 6 Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 Central, and 9 Eastern, where I answer these questions and share tips for managing stress, family relationships, health, well-being, and more. Podcasts and transcripts of the Caring Generation are on my website, PamelaDWilson.com, plus my caregiving library, online caregiver support programs, and programs for corporations interested in supporting working caregivers. Help, hope, and support for caregivers is here on the Caring Generation and PamelaDWilson.com.
Author, radio show host, and coach John M. Hawkins reveals strategies to help gain perspective, build confidence, find clarity, achieve goals. John M. Hawkins' new book, Coached to Greatness, Unlock Your Full Potential with Limitless Growth, published by iUniverse. Hawkins reveals strategies to help readers accomplish more. He believes the book can coach them to greatness. Hawkins says that the best athletes get to the top of their sport with the help of coaches, mentors, and others. He shares guidance that helps readers reflect on what motivates them, rediscover and assess their core values, philosophies, and competencies, find settings that allow them to be the most productive, and track their progress towards accomplishing goals. Listen to John Hawkins' My Strategy, Saturdays, 1 p.m. Eastern on the BBM Global Network and TuneIn Radio.
Hello, and welcome back to Brooklyn Born, Newark Raised, where we talk everything spiritual. I am your host, Ms.Q, and we are doing live readings probably for the next 2 weeks or so. So if you are not able to get in today, you can always give me a call or go on my website, or we'll see you next week, Thursday as well. So back to Scorpio. Whatever this job loss is, you've been waiting for it. You knew it was coming. Again, we know we're sitting at a job every day. We see other people getting cut. Go ahead and get out your own way, okay? I see a lot of things being left behind for you. Some of you are leaving people out in the cold. Some of you are finally separating from a long-term relationship, Scorpio. Maybe you just didn't want to do it no more and it wasn't getting anywhere. A lot of you are feeling that your journey is not it's not going correctly. So then some of you need to sit down and really reevaluate where you want to go with this. Whatever it is that means for you, okay? So if you feel that you're going on a wrong path or whatever it is that you're doing, it's leaving you but nothing but stagnation, Scorpio, then sit down and reevaluate what's next for you. And advice is good from everybody else, but sometimes we really need to seek that advice within. We really need to talk to ourselves and say, self, what do I want? What do I want to gain? Like, what do I truly, where I truly want to be? Do I want to do my own thing or do I want to stick with this company? Do I feel like this company has nothing for me? Whatever that is, Scorpio, for you, make sure you try to do it as soon as possible, because right now you got a lot of things going on in your head and it's making you go into turmoil. So before you get to that point, sit down so you can really reevaluate where you're going, because a lot of your businesses unfortunately was unsuccessful because of all the other around the place, or because you can't stick to a focus. Don't shoot the messenger, Scorpio, just saying. And last and finally is my lovely Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're contemplating on the past a little bit too much. Whatever it is, some of you are really holding on to a loved one. And again, my condolences to you. And you just feel like you really can't get over that. Grief is different for everybody. But one thing I noticed about people is they want to put a time period on it. I should be better by now. I should be feeling much better right now. And that's not how this works. Grief is something that we have to work on. We have to make sure that we understand that person is in a better place. And they didn't leave us to spite us. They didn't leave us to see us not being able to get out of the bed. There is a Sagittarius who can't even get out of the bed because this grief is so strong. And again, sweetheart, a man or a woman, I'm not sure. I'm hearing man. Um, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it was so daunting for you that you feel like you can't move on. I don't know if this is a spouse or a mom or a grandmom. Just know it does get better, but we have to face the reality that they're no longer with us. They're in a better place, and whoever this person that you was that you lost was in pain. You don't want them here to suffer, do you, Sagittarius? So we have to think about it that way. We love them that much that we know that they need to move on so they can heal, so they won't feel any more pain. They doing way better than us because they ain't got to buy no eggs for $10. Just saying, they're not worrying about a credit card bill like you over here stressing. They're good. They're at peace. There's no more pain. Whoever that is for whoever this is wants you to know that they are fine. Did they hurt when they went? No, they didn't feel anything. I don't know who that's for. That is very specific, Sagittarius, but just know that person saying they went easily and they was ready. They was ready to transition on. It's a mother for somebody, okay? Um, again, losing any kind of parent is hard, right? Because that's our parent. That's what we that's what we know. And it also actually makes us reflect on our own demise and our own immortality as we get older, and we start thinking about ourselves. But try not to think of it that way. Just know whatever they left with you, that's something for you to keep, something for you to hold on to, but not stagnate your life for. Okay. There's also a lot of you who are needing self care. Maybe you are needing to go outside more, take care of yourself more, go get your nails done, hair done, back massage, some yoga, some guided meditation, some whatever it is for you, go do that for yourself, and get out of your head, Sagittarius. A lot of things are going on. I'm feeling relationship stuff, business stuff. And this is a general reading, right? So it's all over the place right now. So I would say for those, I'm just going to say in turmoil, whatever relationship it is, some of you need to take a step back because some of you, Sagittarius, it's not even your fight. Some of you actually are holding on to other people's shit, and that's a problem, right? You can't keep holding on to other people's fight. That's not your journey. That's not your battle. You have to worry about your battle within your home, within yourself. Maybe some of you need to go to the doctor, but because you're so into what's going on over here, you're not even paying attention what's going on internally. So, Sag, you need to get out of that mindset of trying to be Captain Saberho. I don't care who it's for, kids. If you're not good, they're not good anyway. So you might as well forget that. Go out and get you some relax and some retreat and start worrying about yourself and what you got going on. And you'll feel better about yourself, okay? You'll stop rabbit holing. Whatever this is that's going on, it's really heavy on your mind. And again, because we're all in this shift, we're all in our heads. We all are really contemplating what are the next steps for us and how we move forward and whatever it is that we need forward to whatever it is that we need to go forward on. But sometimes in order to understand what we need to go forward to, we have to sit down and relax ourselves and take care of ourselves so that we can hear clearly what's the next steps. Okay. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Yay, I finished all the signs. I'm so happy I was able to do that. We are now coming up on the end of the show. So I'll see you when we get back.
This has been Brooklyn Born, Newark Raised with your host, Reiki healer, spiritual life coach, and guide for light workers, Ms. Q. Tune in each week for enlightening dialogues that ignite personal growth and spiritual awareness. Thursdays, 2 p.m. Eastern on the Bold Brave TV network, powered by B2 Studios.